This is our roundhouse, which we have nearly put the roof on. But what happened was, we did this on, what day is it now? Sunday? Friday. And I was in charge up the thing, but I didn't really know what I was doing. So there's a few things have happened. The spiral has come round, but it's come in lower than it should really meet here. It was coming lower. Well, that's fine. But the other problem was this tall stick here that Kit is holding there is called the Charlie stick, and that was it was in the wrong position. So when you put the final rafter in, you couldn't put it in the right position because the Charlie was in the way. So we put it all up like that, and then that night I was talking to Katie and feeling a bit worried about it, and we made a pencil model of the roof, and it just all slid apart like this. I was thinking, I think the roof's just going to slide apart. So we were pondering that, and then I sent a text to Paul, said, oh, could we have a chat about the roof, you know? And he said, oh, I was talking to Tony Wrench, the UK's premier roundhouse builder, last night, and he's coming up to play some music, so he'll come and look at the roundhouse. So we came and looked last night, and then we all made arrangements to be here today. And so now, like, Tony and Paul are basically doing it, and I'm just watching here, thinking,
great sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, it's a small one. Will that do?
The bigger the better.
Bigger the better. Just a minute.
What are we doing?
Few physical
Lots
bodies,
of people,
please.
as many as we can on each one. Alright. The dangerous point in this frame is here.
Yeah.
Because there's very little. Now when...
There's very little overhang.
Let's go back. If we were to just drop this now,
Yeah.
all of these would plunk down in a slightly
Clunky
unpredictable way.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the danger is that that one slips out,
Yeah.
which is not the end of the world,
Yeah.
because what would happen is
that
that
one
one would
fall
rest
right,
on
yeah,
that one,
I
and
see
you
that.
just lose that one. But it's
Yeah.
a pain in the arse.
Yeah.
Then reintegrate.
Yeah.
Yeah. So by taking the weight off that one, that one, that one, and that one, and that one, we can then manoeuvre this one into that notch there,
yeah,
securing
which brings
it.
it in for that one to have more overhang.
And bring in this one a little bit,
Yeah.
just to
Solid
realign
that bit.
these three,
Okay.
yeah, before we then take that away and watch the randoms plunk.
Yeah.
Okay, Joanna. And now Jane, whoa, steady.
That's it, steady.
Steve.
James is up. And now Steve.
Okay, Kit.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Steve. Okay, Kit.
Somehow I feel like I had permission to just go crazy.
And now,
Give it a whirl.
yeah, slow sink in again now. That's it. Yeah! Rock and roll!
Yeah.
What's that?
To go and bounce on your
Need you to stand on your roof.
Oh my god! To stand on the roof.
Oh, come on now, just to kind of, you know, embed it in.
Okay. I'd just like to thank Tony and Paul. I like to let these young people have a chance to build these things themselves. And I think they've done very well, all things considered.
Well, we thought we kind of got shamed into actually making something because everybody else seems to be cracking on, and this is our barn. We've kind of made life difficult for ourselves by trying to source all the materials within 5 miles, a 5-mile radius. So hence we're using hay rather than straw, all the timbers from our own woodland, and it's purely experimental. We don't know if it's going to work, but we're having a go really. Nobody in Wales seems to grow very much straw, so we've got to use hay. Yes. Which you can see we've made all our own pegs and everything as well. I don't know if you caught that before.
it's a bit like doing the washing up. You kind of have to do it, but I don't particularly like doing it. But the hacienda must be built. so you just have to do it, because if you don't do it, then you don't have a house. Yeah, but I wouldn't say I particularly warm to the task, any aspect of it. I don't think it's my thing really, but you just got to do it. So, and then once we've done this, we got to do the other one. I kind of say never again, but unfortunately we have to do it all over again, except bigger the next time. So that's pretty much where I am. I'm kind of thinking of every single aspect of doing it and thinking, no, it was rubbish, I hated it. So there was like working out where the roundhouse goes, that was a nightmare. Then measuring it all out, measuring a circle and everything, loads of hard work. Then making it all level, what a nightmare that was. Getting all the bark off the timber, awful job. Deciding how tall to have it and everything like that, nightmare. Loads of discussions. What happened then? Putting it all up, timber's falling down, awful. You know, just working out the cross pieces and the angles and everything like that, terrible. And just on and on and on, just awful. Like, and then measuring, because it's a roundhouse. Never build a roundhouse. That's why I said build a square house and make it out of concrete. If Tesco sold them on the shelves, houses, I'd buy one, no problem. Manufactured using slave labour in Asia somewhere, I'd buy it straight away. So every bit of it is pretty much a nightmare, but we have to do it because the hacienda must be built, and that's it. Here we are in our hacienda.